Hey y'all, Jenovi here. Since my last update, MELD has continued to make progress. It's reached the point where testing it by myself and amongst my close friends is no longer enough. So applications are now open for a small invite-only playtest. I'll talk about how to apply in a moment, but I first wanted to talk about the game itself. What's MELD? It's an original cluster clearing puzzle game for the SEGA 32X. You clear connected groups of matching orbs. The board changes after every move, and larger MELD score dramatically more. Each mode takes that basic idea in a different direction. Classic uses the falling and compacting rule at the heart of the game. Gravitron shifts the board sideways before the pieces fall. Flux brings new pieces in from the edge. Rush asks you to clear the board against the clock, and it's a nod to Sega Swirl. Blight adds an infection that can spread and harden orbs into useless stone. And Black Hole turns MELD into a duel against the computer or another player. Each mode now contains 16 campaign boards. The goal is not to make the same puzzle 16 times. Each board is designed to either teach you something or to make you reconsider what a good move looks like as the rules around it change. There's also a challenge mode built around a short controller inputted code that recreates the same generated board on another copy of MELD. That system goes much further, but I need to test it properly before I reveal any more about the full version. One of the things I especially need feedback on is the relationship between scoring and progression. Small clears are useful, but larger MELDs are worth much more. A MELD of 10 orbs earns 90 points. If you clear those same 10 orbs as 5 separate MELDs, you earn 10 points in total. Scores earn stars. Completed boards and total stars unlock later campaigns. Stars are milestones, not currency. Nothing is spent. You can make progression by steadily finishing boards, by chasing better scores, or by doing some of both. I've always liked the idea that a better score could reveal more of a game, giving you a reason to improve beyond putting a larger number on a leaderboard. As the game's creator, I know how this progression is supposed to feel. What I don't know is how it feels to someone encountering it for the first time. Do the unlocks feel rewarding? Does another star make you want to rethink a board? Can someone keep moving forward without feeling forced to grind? Those are questions I can't answer by continuing to play it alone or within my small group of friends. This is still a beta. There's polish left to do and the soundtrack is still being completed. This is not a launch, it's not a pre-order or a public ROM release. As of today, MELD runs on original 32X hardware and has been verified compatible on several flash cartridges, but more testing is needed. This test also welcomes FPGA and emulator use. My own collection of systems can't represent every combination people use, and finding where those setups behave differently is part of the reason for this test. What I need is a useful mix of players. I need experienced puzzle players, but I also need people who do not normally play this kind of game. Each mode includes an in-game primer, essentially a digital manual designed to teach its unique rules. I need to know whether those primers are actually teaching the mechanics clearly or not. I also want to know whether the modes feel genuinely different, whether scoring encourages better decisions, and whether progression makes you want to keep going. Then there are things that can change from one setup to another. Controllers, saving, audio, timing, video output, and readability on a CRT. PAL hardware testers are especially valuable because I need evidence around 50 Hz timing, music playback, and screen layout. I'm asking testers to play at least 2 or 3 sessions of at least 20 minutes each and send honest feedback within 7 days of receiving the build. Because this is unreleased, testers will need to keep the ROM and any unreleased footage private. Before I go, I want to acknowledge why the channel has been quiet over the last 3 years. I've invested thousands of hours into MELD and SignalFall. Much of the time I once spent researching, writing, recording, and editing videos has gradually moved into designing, programming, and testing these games. That doesn't mean I've stopped working on videos. I still have projects moving forward. I actually have an Atari video I'm currently editing. Multiple scripts are nearing the finish line, and new videos will continue to appear, just more slowly than before. The work never stopped. A lot of it simply changed form. SignalFall has not disappeared either. Trying to fit its progress into the end of an unrelated video wouldn't do it justice, so it'll have its own update really soon. For now, MELD needs something I can't give it on my own. It needs other players. If you want to help, go to jenovi.net/beta/MELD. The application works on both a computer or a phone. The site uses a terminal-style interface, but the application itself will walk you through the process and ask whether you will be playing on original hardware, FPGA, or an emulator, along with your puzzle game experience and the details of your specific setup. Those details will help me choose the appropriate build and understand the feedback once you send it. Once you submit the form, there is no ROM to download. Access will go out in small waves. Applying does not guarantee a place, and I will read the applications and contact selected testers directly. Whether you apply or simply follow along, thank you. I'm excited to finally start putting MELD into other people's hands. And until next time, thank you for watching.